right, now back to the questions. Question number 2 is from, as always, the very unfortunate Yes Japan name, username Unko-kun, which means, I assume, lucky child. His question is, can dake and shika particle be used in interchangeable situations? Okay, they both mean only, but the most commonly used version of only is shika. That's my opinion. But we can test it. Let's talk about the 2 ways that you say, let's say there's only one. Hitotsu dake arimasu is one way. Hitotsu dake arimasu. It means there is only one. Then the more common way is hitotsu shika arimasen. Hitotsu shika arimasen, which means there is only one. But grammatically, it's like saying with hitotsu shika, with exception of this one, there isn't any. Okay, so we're going to do it again. We're going to go into I'm going to hit record here, and I will type my Japanese. We're going to type in, this is the Google test, hitotsu dake arimasu. Alright, we'll leave it like that, and we'll search. So we have 206,000 results of hitotsu dake arimasu. And I didn't even use kanji. Let me put the kanji in for hitotsu. That might get more results. Although Google's pretty good about knowing to search for both of those. So, okay, that gave us more because the kanji is more common. 1,100,000, right? Onegai ga hitotsu dake arimasu. I just have one request. Let's see. Testo wa hitotsu dake arimasu ne. There's just one test. Sensou ga hitotsu dake arimasu is just one war. Watashi fuku ga hitotsu dake arimasu. Kanojo no fuku. Kanojo no shifuku. この中に彼女の私服が一つだけあります. Oh, it's some sort of a quiz question, I guess, here. She only has one personal item of clothing. Alright, so now we have 1 million there. Now let's search for... Now, this is my theory that shika arimasen is going to be more common. This is where we prove if I'm right or not. Hitotsu shika arimasen. Hello, this is correction number 3. As you can see on the screen, it says hitotsu shika arimasu, which is an incorrect sentence. That is not grammatically correct. That is why the results were so skewed. These are the actual results right here, which I just ran a query for. The hitotsu shika arimasen on top is 1,210,000, and hitotsu shika nai is 10,400,000. So hitotsu shika nai is the definite winner in the search. So thank you for watching correction number 3. Now I'm going to change it to shika nai, which is a much more common construction. Shika nai. Then I have another idea to do searching, because I want to make my... Okay, thank you. 9 million. Okay, but now we have to test it with... Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to remove shika nai. I'm going to remove hitotsu. And we're going to only have shika nai. Okay? Shika nai has 148 million. I don't know if that's an accurate count. Okay? Now we're going to put dake aru and see what happens. Because I think that would be the equivalent. Come on, let me get in there. I really want arrow keys on the iPad. Okay, so now we'll do dake aru. So 148 million versus 11 million. So based on that, I'm going to say shika nai is the more common. But your question was, can they be interchanged? Yep, they sure can. But you can't use... Here's why shika nai is more common. Okay? Shika nai is more common because it's used with verbs, and dake is not really used with verbs. So for example, iku shika nai, you have to go. Taberu shika nai yo, You have to eat it. 離婚するしかない. Your only choice is to get divorced. You see how that can be used? So it's you're giving しかない with a verb, whereas だけ. 行くだけ? Yeah, that does work too. You can say あとは行くだけですよ. The only thing that's left is me going. See, now that's a whole different meaning, right? In that case, they're not interchangeable. あとは行くだけですよ. The only thing left is just to go. あとは買うだけですよ. The only thing left is to buy it. But if you say 買うしかない, doesn't mean the only thing left to do is buy. It means the only choice is to buy. It's not saying that there's a leftover action that you have to do. That this is saying it's hopeless. This is This is all that you can do versus the last thing to do is this. So hopefully that has answered your question. I'm going to stop recording.